I almost fainted in line at the coffee shop, not because of caffeine, but because of the way these kids order coffee now. Honestly, when did coffee turn into a science experiment? So there I was, standing in my comfy little sneakers, just wanting a simple cup of hot coffee. Regular, classic, the kind that smells like morning and responsibility. And in front of me, this sweet young thing steps up and says something like, "Can I get an oat milk, half-calf, triple shot, vanilla sweet cream cold brew with 2 pumps of sugar-free caramel, light ice, extra foam, and cinnamon dusted on top?" Baby, I blinked 3 times. I thought she was reciting a grocery list. Back in my day, you ordered coffee in 3 ways: black, with cream, or with sugar. That was it. You didn't need a translator and a calculator just to wake up in the morning. And I gotta say, I was impressed. Confused? Yes. Overwhelmed? A little. But impressed? Oh, absolutely. Because these kids know exactly what they want. Now, when it was my turn, I walked up there feeling all confident. I had practiced in my head. I told myself, "Elvora, you can do this. Don't panic. Just be cool." So I leaned in and said, "I'll have a medium coffee with cream." The barista smiled sweetly and said, "What kind of milk?" And right there, I froze. What kind of milk? Since when does milk have personality options? There was whole milk, skim milk, almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk. I'm surprised nobody offered avocado milk. "Not gonna lie," I almost said, "the cow kind, baby," but I kept it classy. I said, "Whole milk is just fine." Then she asked, "Hot or iced?" Now listen. I come from a generation where iced coffee meant you forgot to drink it while it was hot. That's it. But these kids, they order iced coffee in the middle of winter like it's a personality trait. I stuck with hot. I'm not that adventurous before noon. While I was waiting, I started listening to the other orders. One young man ordered something called a dirty chai, and I thought, why is it dirty? Who dropped it? Turns out it just has espresso in it. See, you learn something new every day. Another girl asked for extra foam, but not too airy. I didn't even know foam had levels. Foam is foam in my world. If it's on top, it's doing its job. But here's the thing, the more I listened, the more I realized something beautiful. These kids aren't just ordering coffee. They're customizing their joy. They know what flavors they like. They know how much sweetness feels right. They're not shy about asking for exactly what they want. And honestly, I love that. Back in my day, we just drank whatever was poured and said thank you. And that's not a bad thing. It built character. But I gotta say, there's something powerful about knowing your preference and speaking it out loud. When I finally got my little cup, I stepped aside and watched the barista call out these wild names. Vanilla oat latte for Madison. Brown sugar shaken espresso for Tyler. Shaken espresso. Now that one got me. Coffee needs shaking now? Lord have mercy. So I sat down, took my first sip, and you know what? It was good, warm, comforting, familiar. Just like I like it. But then curiosity tapped me on the shoulder. I looked at the menu again. All those flavors, all those options. Caramel drizzle, pumpkin spice, hazelnut swirl, peppermint mocha. It felt like dessert and coffee had a baby. And I thought, why not? So I marched right back up there. This time a little braver. I said, "Can I try one of those vanilla lattes everyone keeps ordering?" The barista smiled like she'd been waiting for that moment. Baby, when I took that first sip, oh my goodness, it was smooth, a little sweet, a little creamy, fancy but still friendly. I felt like I should have been wearing sunglasses and sending emails from a laptop I don't own. And I just started laughing, because here I was, all skeptical 5 minutes ago, and now I'm holding a cup that looks like it belongs in a magazine. Honestly, life will surprise you like that. Sometimes we look at new things and think, that's too much, that's not for me, but then you try it and it's actually kind of delightful. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not about to memorize a 14-word order. I'm still a simple coffee girl at heart, but I respect the creativity. These kids turn coffee into an experience. It's not just about waking up anymore. It's about treating yourself. It's about walking into a shop and saying, I deserve cinnamon dust and oat milk if I want it, and I love that energy. Plus, let's be real. They wait in line, tap their phones, collect rewards points, and somehow always know the seasonal menu before it drops. That's dedication. Back in my day, the only seasonal drink we had was whatever temperature the weather gave us. But sitting there, sipping my vanilla latte, I realized something important. It's okay to evolve. It's okay to try the foam. It's okay to say yes to caramel drizzle. It's okay to not understand every word on the menu and still enjoy the moment. Life doesn't stop being fun just because you've had more birthdays. If anything, it gets sweeter, especially if you're willing to taste something new. So now when I go into a coffee shop, I don't feel intimidated. I feel curious. I might still order simple most days, but every once in a while, I'll throw in a flavor just to keep things interesting. Because honestly, if these kids can handle triple shot, half calf, sugar-free, upside down, shaken, iced, foam-layered magic in a cup, I can handle trying something new too. And that's what I want to leave you with today, sweetheart. Don't let the world's new menu scare you. You don't have to understand every trend. You don't have to order the wildest thing. But don't close yourself off either. Take a sip, smile at the confusion, laugh at yourself a little, and who knows, you might discover your new favorite flavor. Now tell me, what's the fanciest coffee you've ever tried? I might just be brave enough to order it next time. If this little coffee adventure made you smile, go ahead and like this video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more sweet stories and warm moments together.